He translated Plato's Timaeus into Latin and provided an extensive commentary. He preserved Plato's work for scholars in the Latin West for 800 years. His name is Calcidius. In the vast realm of ancient philosophy, there was a philosopher named Calcidius who emerged in the 4th century. While not much is known about his personal life, his intellectual contributions left an indelible mark on the world of knowledge. Calcidius embarked on a remarkable endeavor, translating the first part of Plato's Timaeus from Greek into Latin around the year 321. This monumental task was undertaken at the behest of Bishop Hosius of Córdoba, showcasing Calcidius' linguistic prowess and dedication to disseminating philosophical wisdom. Calcidius' translation of the Timaeus became a beacon of knowledge in the Latin West for nearly 8 centuries. It stood as the sole extensive text of Plato available to scholars during that time, opening a gateway to ancient wisdom and shaping the intellectual landscape of the era. Not only did Calcidius provide a faithful translation, but he also enriched the work with an extensive commentary, offering valuable insights into Greek astronomical knowledge. Centuries later, the profound impact of Calcidius' work reverberated through the academic circles of the 12th century. Christian scholars, such as Histosus and philosophers from the renowned Chartres school like Thierry of Chartres and William of Conches, delved into Calcidius' translation and commentary. They interpreted the Timaeus through the lens of their Christian faith, discovering within the dialogue a concept of creatio ex nihilo, the notion of creation out of nothing. Though the specifics of Calcidius' life may remain elusive, his intellectual legacy endures. His translation and commentary on Plato's Timaeus paved the way for generations of scholars, enriching their understanding of philosophy, astronomy, and the intersection of ancient wisdom with Christian thought. Calcidius, the enigmatic protagonist behind this philosophical journey, continues to inspire seekers of knowledge to this day. Direct evidence of Calcidius' biographical details are almost nil, leaving us with only his translation and commentary of Plato's Timaeus as evidence for his philosophical views. Calcidius' name suggests a Greek origin, and linguistic analysis of his translations indicates that he may have been predominantly a Greek speaker rather than a native Latin one. His education appears to have been bilingual, as he paraphrases or quotes from both Greek and Latin sources. However, there is not enough evidence to pinpoint his geographic origin, despite associations with Chalcis in Euboea. Calcidius' commentaries suggest some influence of Middle Platonism, but the extent of Porphyry's influence on him is still debated among scholars. His commentary reflects elements from various sources, including Theon of Smyrna, Alcinous Didascalicos, works attributed to the Pseudo-Plutarch, Philo of Alexandria, Origen, and the Neo-Pythagorean Numenius. While these influences indicate that Calcidius relied on Middle Platonic sources to interpret Plato's dialogue, they do not definitively reveal his own philosophical leanings. Interestingly, Calcidius does not display any bias towards Christianity in his works on Plato, nor does he express hostility towards Christian dogma in general. His commentaries do not explicitly connect the Christian creation narrative in Genesis with Plato's account in the Timaeus dialogue. Calcidius approaches his analysis of Plato's philosophy in a neutral manner, focusing on the interpretation and exploration of Plato's ideas. Although Calcidius' life remains shrouded in mystery, his translation and commentary on Plato's Timaeus continue to provide valuable insights. His work bridges the gap between Greek and Latin philosophical traditions, showcasing his bilingual education and his engagement with various philosophical influences. Calcidius' approach to philosophy encourages us to explore and interpret different philosophical perspectives without biases, allowing us to deepen our understanding of the world and our place within it. In his translation of Plato's Timaeus, Calcidius delved into the ancient world of philosophy, unraveling the intricate dialogue between Critias and the story of Atlantis. This monumental work, spanning from the introduction to the discussion of the divine creator's use of geometric shapes in shaping the universe, was a labor of love for Calcidius. It was during the first half of the 4th century AD that he embarked on this journey, driven by a deep curiosity and a desire to bring Plato's wisdom to a wider audience. The motivation behind Calcidius' translation and commentary can be traced back to an invitation from Hosius, the Bishop of Córdoba. Hosius, a participant in the ecumenical councils of Nicaea and Serdica, held a position of influence in the religious and intellectual circles of the time. Calcidius' opening dedicatory epistle, addressed to Hosius, serves as a testament to their collaboration. However, historical ambiguity surrounds the identity of this Hosius, leaving us to ponder the true nature of their relationship. Calcidius' translation of Timaeus was not merely a literal rendering of Plato's Greek text. He added his own stylistic touches, making it a unique interpretation that would leave a lasting impact on the Middle Ages. While some scholars debate whether Calcidius relied on Cicero's translation, the prevailing belief is that his work stands independently. Yet, echoes of Cicero's version can be found, whether in the form of individual words or entire phrases, hinting at a possible influence. In addition to his translation, Calcidius provided insightful commentaries that shed light on his interpretation of Timaeus. His commentaries were sometimes seen as repetitions or abbreviations of his translations, but they also offered valuable insights into the structure and order of the dialogue. Calcidius presented a list of 27 subjects addressed in the dialogue, as well as 13 chapters that he deemed essential. Being a translator presented Calcidius with unique challenges, particularly when faced with Greek terms that had no direct Latin equivalent. In such cases, he employed various strategies, including transliteration without explanation, utilizing neologisms from Cicero's earlier translation, or even creating his own Latin terms. This linguistic creativity allowed him to capture the essence of Plato's ideas in a language familiar to his readers. Calcidius' translation of Timaeus not only preserved the wisdom of Plato but also opened doors to new philosophical horizons. His work continues to inspire and challenge us today as we grapple with the complexities of existence and seek meaning in the world. Through Calcidius, we are reminded that philosophy is not a relic of the past but a timeless guide that can help us navigate the intricacies of daily life. Calcidius, a philosopher known for his translation and commentary on Plato's Timaeus, played a crucial role in preserving and disseminating ancient wisdom. Born in the 4th century AD, Calcidius's work was only brought to light centuries later through the discovery of his manuscripts. These manuscripts, dating back to the 9th century AD, provide us with valuable insights into the philosophy of the time. The manuscripts of Calcidius's translation and commentary on the Timaeus are scarce but significant. Among the surviving manuscripts are the Valenciennes, Bible Municipale MS 293, Lyons, Bible Municipale MS 324, and Vatican City, BAV MS Reg Lat 1068. These manuscripts, along with a few others, offer a glimpse into the intellectual world of the Middle Ages, where Calcidius's work was studied and expanded upon. As the centuries passed, the production of manuscripts containing Calcidius's translation and commentary increased. In the 11th century, 17 versions appeared, followed by 5 in the 12th century, 3 in the 13th century, 2 in the 14th century, and 11 in the 15th century. These manuscripts often included glosses by medieval scribes and annotators, who sought to clarify and expand upon the concepts discussed by Calcidius. The significance of Calcidius's work lies in its ability to bridge the gap between ancient philosophy and the medieval world. By translating and commenting on Plato's Timaeus, Calcidius brought forth the ideas of ancient thinkers and made them accessible to a new generation. His work not only preserved the wisdom of the past but also sparked further intellectual exploration. In our daily lives, Calcidius's philosophy can serve as a reminder of the timeless quest for knowledge and understanding. Just as Calcidius sought to bridge the gap between different eras, we too can seek to bridge gaps in our own lives, between cultures, between generations, and between different fields of knowledge. Calcidius teaches us the importance of preserving and sharing wisdom, as well as the value of expanding upon existing ideas to create new insights and understanding.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.